Hey everybody, guess what time it is? It's time for Tips from a Messy Studio with Michael deMeng. And here he is.
Let me tell you a little story about when I was hanging out in Australia. One day I was coming back to where I was staying and there was a bat, a big fruit bat, flying fox, hanging from a power line. Got electrocuted. And then it sort of fluttered down dead onto the ground. Well, I decided, hey, I want the bones. And so I scooped it up into a box. Of course, I'm a bit paranoid because, you know, like bats have rabies diseases, they're rodent, you know, I didn't really know you get rabies from a dead animal. I don't know. So I was very cautious, you know, and then I had to figure out how the hell you get all this stuff off the bat so you can use the bones and the skulls and all this other stuff. So I did a bit of research. I got a few tips from friends of mine on Facebook who said, "Ooh, this is exactly what you do." So here's what I did to get the little bonies all crystal clean. It's really simple if you happen to come across, you know, a little rodent or a little of this and you want the bones. Well, what you do is you take a box and you can turn it upside down or you put a screen over it. Ideally a screen's pretty good. So you take a little box, put it in the garden, and you put a screen, something where stuff can get inside of it, okay? Mostly like little bugs and things. So you basically set it outside and all the things will start working on it. Yum, 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 yum. And then eventually you come out and most of the stuff will be off, okay? So that'll probably take about a week or so to get all the cooties off. Then what you want to do is you want to take that and you want to put it into some water, just plain old water. Take your scullies and you put them in water and you set them outside. And you wait. And you're going to notice the water is going to get this weird, almost like an oily skim on the surface. It's really kind of gross. Okay, what you do, a day or two goes by, you clean off, you dump off the water, you add more water. Once again, a few more days will go by, you get that oily skim on the surface. Gross, okay? And you keep doing that. You keep doing that a couple days, and eventually the water will stop getting that oily skim. And the bones will have been essentially picked clean by all the little bacteria inside the water and stuff. So eventually it gets clean and then all the little critters have done their work and the bones are clear. Now, if you're paranoid like I was, what I ended up doing is then I put, I put it in some bleach, clean it up with bleach and things like that if you're a little nervous about it. But by and large, the water's all you really need to do and it'll be clean. But just make sure you keep dumping out the water every time you see the skim and then you'll be good. Unless, of course, you know somebody with those beetles, those really cool beetles that go, eee. That's really fast. So that's what to do with bones. Bye.
See you next time.